Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I'm Chantel, and today I wanted to do the Do I Have That Book tag. Now, I saw this originally from Bree from Call Me After Coffee. Like, she did it I think last year, so I watched that video a few months ago and wanted to do it. And then a couple of weeks ago, my friend Holly from Lovely Day with Holly did it, and it reminded me that I really wanted to do this video. So welcome to my bookshelves. I got my TBR cart out here because I thought it might help me answer some of the prompts. And then you can't actually see it, but I have one more bookshelf that way, which is mostly, yeah, it's mostly like middle grade books. So I'm gonna probably not use those books for the prompts unless I really have to. So I wrote out, there's 20 prompts. I wrote them all out. That's what I'll be looking over here. And let's get into this. So the first question is, do you have a book with deckled edges? And yes, I do. I know I do, because I read one of them recently, but I can't remember which one. So let's see. I realized the one that I read recently, I put it in my unhaul pile, so I don't actually have that one anymore. But, oh, I picked this one out thinking by feel that it was, but it's not. So let's keep looking. Okay, never mind. Here's one. This is from my TBR cart. This is actually, I think, book 3, Wildwood Imperium. I haven't actually read book 1 or 2, so I'm going to keep my eye out for them at the thrift store. But this one has deckled edges. The next question is a book with 3 or more people on the cover. I can't think of any off the top of my head, so I will look. I found one, Trixie Belden. This is The Mystery of the Midnight Marauder, which I actually haven't read any Trixie Belden. I hear it's even better than Nancy Drew, so I want to read them at some point, but there's one for that one. The next question is a book based on another fictional tale or retelling. Yes, I do. A Curse So Dark and Lonely. I believe this is a Beauty and the Beast retelling. I've read quite a few that would fit this question, but I don't really own a whole lot. But this one fits that one. Number 4 is a title 10 letters long, like exactly 10 letters long. Time to go count. What are the odds I pick it first thing? Ink and Bone. That is 10 letters. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, 10 letters. That one was easy. Question number 5 is a book that starts and ends with the same letter. Okay. Here's one that works. Exile. Starts with E, ends with E. Number 6 is a mass market paperback, and I have one on my TBR. I normally don't buy them, but when you find a Sanderson for less than $3.50, you buy it. So that is Mistborn, and I have all 3 in the same edition. So this will be on, or it is on my May TBR, and I will hopefully get to it soon. Number 7 is written by an author using a pen name. I don't know if I have one that I have read, but I know one I haven't read. I have The Mill on the Floss. This is by George Eliot, who was actually a woman, I believe. And I think maybe, oh yeah, her name is actually Mary Ann Evans. There we go. So that's a pen name. Number 9 is, no, sorry. Number 8 first is a book with a character's name in the title. Let's look. I actually had a few options here. I could have done like any of the Harry Potter, but I'm going with The Murder of Roger Ackroyd because this one is a good book, and more people need to read Agatha Christie, so I would recommend this one. and this box is like my nemesis. Okay, now number 9 is a book with 2 maps in it. I mean, pretty much every fantasy has maps. 2 maps? I'm gonna take a look through my fantasies, some of the like maybe lesser known, and see if we can find one. I tried looking through my lesser known, but it turns out like 1 map is really popular, but 2 is not. So I'm gonna go Mistborn again because I actually haven't even opened this book up. And I see 1 map there, 1 map there, 1 map there. Oh wait, is it okay if it has more than 2? I'm gonna count that one anyway. A book turned into a TV show. Oh yes. Let's just like recommend all the L.M. Montgomery. Emily of New Moon is a TV show, and The Story Girl and This Golden Road, which is kind of like a series. This was a TV show, and it's called, I'm totally blanking. Well, I forget what it's called, so I'll put it on the screen. But that's a TV show that I watched as a kid, like every week. Road to Avonlea. There it is. There it is. Yeah, so both of these are TV shows and gorgeous covers. Number 11 is written by someone who is famous for something else. We'll see. I think the only one I can think of is The Land of Stories. If I'm correct, I'm pretty sure I'm correct. This guy, the author, was one of the characters in Glee. And yeah, that's the only book I can think of. Number 12 is a book with a clock on the cover. I think that maybe Hugo Cabret had a clock on the cover, but I got rid of the dust jacket. So I will look for a different one. Okay, first of all, I found The Secret Keepers, which doesn't have a clock on the cover, but it has one on the spine. And then I forgot, I still have The Clockmaker's Daughter, which I will probably get rid of this one. Oh, and it has deckled edges. I should just unhaul this book. Anyway, but there we go, clocks. Number 13 is a poetry book. Poetry is something I would like to read more of, but I have a hard time finding poetry books that are not very graphic, but I do have a few. I have The Best Poems of the English Language, the poetry of Emily Dickinson, the poetry of William Wordsworth, and the poetry of Elizabeth Barrett Browning, which reminds me, I also have the poems and plays of Robert Browning. So I've got poetry books, some of which I haven't read, and other ones, like there's some good poems, but I would love a collection that is like, you know, at least 75% good poems. Number 14 is a book with an award stamp on it. And because this is one of my May TBR books that I chose because it has an award, it is Angela's Ashes. I'm actually currently listening to this book. Not sure what I think of it. I'm not very far yet, but it won an award. Number 15 is a book where the author has the same initials as you. My initials are CK. I will look. I can't think of anyone. Of course, course, Nancy Drew, like also pen name because Nancy Drew was written by a number of different authors, all under the pen name Carolyn Keene, but CK, so there we go. Number 16 is a book of short stories. Yes, I do, because I actually probably have more, but I have like Sherlock Holmes, and a number of these are short stories, and the short stories are my favorite, so Sherlock. Number 17 is a book between 500 and 510 pages, which is very niche, so I will look for a few minutes. I can't actually find one, and I don't want to be here all day looking for that one, so I guess I'll skip number 17. And then I'll probably like find it later. 18 is a book turned into a movie. Absolutely. I have The Martian, and if I want to dig in the very back corner, I also have The Help. And I have a ton more too, because there's like Gone with the Wind, you know, Anne of Green Gables. There's a bunch of them. Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter. Should I keep going? Hunger Games. Okay, I'll stop. 19, a graphic novel. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna say no. We have like The Brick Shakespeare. Which is like Lego Shakespeare. That's probably as close as I have. The kids might have something, but I'm gonna say no. And number 20 is a book written by 2 or more authors. Okay, I was going to say Illuminate, but I feel like everyone else does that one, and I found this one, Forbidden. It's by Ted Dekker and Tosca Lee. Nice. This is on my TBR card, so I haven't read it yet. And that is the last prompt for this tag. So if you want to do the Do I Have That Book challenge, or if you've done it before, let me know in the comments so I can check it out.